Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two Max devices, the Xiaomi Mi Max 2 with the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So these two devices have large displays. We have the Mi Max 2 with a massive 6.44 inches in screen size, while the J7 Max is a 5.7 inch display. So we'll compare these two devices in this price segment. Both are priced below 18k. The Mi Max 2 is priced 16,999, while the J7 Max is priced 17,900. So pricing is also pretty close in terms of the segment. So we'll do a detailed comparison of these two devices and see which is the better device to buy in this price segment. So let's get started. First up, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that both these devices are quite different in terms of the design and build quality. While Samsung employs almost a similar design as that of any other Samsung J series phone, nothing much changed. We have the physical home button to capacitive touch buttons, the power and volume keys. We have the speaker on the right side, the smart glow functionality which has been available in previous J phones as well. So that comes in this device. It's a full metal body design and looks quite decent overall, but nothing really outstanding in terms of the design here. But when it comes to the Mi Max 2, it comes with an improved design when compared to the previous generation Mi Max. So now we have a slimmer design with the edges tapered, which gives it a good feel even though it's a large device. The holding the device is much easier now because it's more curved and it is not sharp edges. So it's quite good in hands even though it's a massive phablet, and it's also slimmer and looks better. The build quality again looks premium on the Mi Max 2 when compared to the J7 Max. So design and build quality, we would give it to the Xiaomi's Mi Max 2. Now let's talk about the display. So we have two full HD panels. One is an IPS LCD display, while it's a TFT display on the J7 Max. Now both these devices come with a 2.5D glass. You can see the 2.5D glass available on both the phones. Now the Mi Max 2 comes with a Corning Gorilla Glass support, while there is no protection offered on the J7 Max. Now you can see the viewing angles are quite good on both these devices. The touch response also feels quite good. We would say the color reproduction is slightly better on the Mi Max 2, and it also comes with added protection. So in this display comparison, we would give it to the Xiaomi's Mi Max 2. But having said that, the J7 Max is also a great display overall in terms of the pricing and overall clarity. So the Mi Max 2 offers slightly better overall performance. Now let's talk about the software and the experience. So we have two different UIs. So first let's talk about the Mi Max 2. So we have the Xiaomi's MIUI on top of Android 7.1.1. So this is it comes with latest version. You can see the MIUI 8.5 on top of Android 7.1.1, 4 GB RAM, and this comes with a lot of additional features and options. You can see if you have used a MIUI previously, you might be knowing a lot of additional options like dual apps. There is app lock, second space, themes are included, and child mode, and a lot of modes are there. It's a custom UI and completely different when compared to the stock like UI. So if you like the Xiaomi's MIUI, this is one of the really good UIs. If you want a lot of customizations, it comes with multiple home screens devoid of an app drawer, and it comes with some utilitarian options like the Xiaomi's Mi Remote, which can control the TV, AC, etc. Using the IR blaster available on this device. So the software on this device is really good and feature rich. Now let's talk about the Mi Max 2. This comes with Samsung's new TouchWiz UI, and this is again an improved UI. Feels nice with this white background and simple and minimalistic options, and it also comes with a lot of additional options. If you go to the advanced features, there are lots of tools including locking and masking apps, one-handed UI, multi-window is included, then dual messenger. It's the same functionality like the dual app support, a lot of additional features like secure folder, secure mode, and there is also smart glow functionality which provides notification for any apps or calls. So that's again an useful feature. Now this UI again is completely customized and looks different. It does not have any sort of resemblance directly with the stock Android, but it definitely comes with a lot of options and features. So in terms of the UI and performance, you would say both these devices are quite good and does the job pretty well. So it's a personal choice on whether you like the Samsung's UI or the Xiaomi's MIUI. So now let's talk about the performance aspect. So we have the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset with 4GB RAM and 64GB storage on the Xiaomi's Mi Max 2, while it's the Helio P20 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB RAM and 32GB storage on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. The J7 Max also comes with a dedicated SD card, while it's a hybrid SIM card on the Mi Max 2. Now talking about the performance aspect of these two phones, we would say that both these devices come with quite a decent performance all round. In day-to-day experience, we never felt any sort of lag on both the phones. Now when talking about the gaming experience, this is one area where the Mi Max 2 definitely has an edge because two reasons. One is a large display, so the gaming should be better, and secondly, the Snapdragon 625 provides a better experience and graphic quality than the Helio P20. So in terms of the gaming performance, we would say the the Mi Max 2 offers better experience. So that was the software and performance. So overall we would say the Snapdragon 625 on the Mi Max 2 offers slightly better performance, and there is also additional storage available on the Mi Max 2. Now let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. So we have a fingerprint scanner located on the rear panel on the Mi Max 2, while it's on the front panel on the J7 Max. Now the fingerprint scanner experience is quite good on both the phones. Now unlocking the device, we would say the Mi Max 2 was slightly faster than the J7 Max in terms of the fingerprint scanner experience. Now talking about the call quality and speaker performance, call quality was quite good on both the phones. Signal strength is again really good on both these devices. Now talking about the speaker performance, we have dual stereo speakers on the Mi Max 2, which provides really great experience along with a great sound performance. And here we have a single speaker which is located on the right side. So speaker performance is definitely better on the Mi Max 2. Now let's talk about the cameras. So we have a 12 megapixel rear camera on the Mi Max 2, while it's a 13 megapixel rear camera with f-stop 1.7 on the J7 Max. So here we have f-stop 2.2 with a dual LED flash, while we have a single LED flash on the J7 Max. On the front panel we have a 5 megapixel camera with f-stop 2.0 on the Mi Max 2, while it's again a 13 megapixel shooter with f-stop 1.9. Now let's have a look at the camera interface. So you can see that both these devices provide a pretty good interface overall. A lot of features and options and modes are included on both these devices. Now let's talk about the camera samples which you have taken between these two devices. So you can see that it's a really tough job deciding which is a better device in terms of the camera performance, especially the rear camera. Both these devices produce some really great results. While the images are slightly saturated on the Mi Max 2, the images are a bit more well lit on the J7 Max because of the f-stop 1.7, which allows additional light to enter. So in terms of the overall experience, we would say both these devices are good. So it's a personal choice, and whether you want the images to be a bit more saturated side, then go for the Mi Max 2. But other than that, we would say the J7 Max also produces some really good results. So in terms of the rear camera performance, we would say the J7 Max definitely has an edge, especially in low light experience as well. The color quality was slightly better than the Mi Max 2. So we would give it to the J7 Max in terms of the rear camera performance, but the Mi Max 2 is not far behind. Now looking at the front camera, again the J7 Max produces some really great selfies with a 13 megapixel shooter, while the Mi Max 2 is not far behind. It also produces some decent selfie experience overall. So in terms of the camera performance, we would be slightly inclined to choose the Samsung's J7 Max. Now finally talking about the battery performance. So we have a massive 5300 mAh battery on the Mi Max 2, while it's a 3300 mAh battery on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So here we don't have to say which is a better battery performer. It's a Mi Max 2 with more than 2 days of battery life. It's really a great performer in terms of battery life, and it also comes with Quick Charge 3.0, which is not available on the J7 Max. So now we have talked about both these devices in terms of the overall experience. So which is a better device to buy here? So before selecting one device out of these two devices, you need to understand that both these devices are large devices. So if you're used to handling large devices, then only choose these devices, because it's quite a big devices, both of them. Especially the Mi Max 2 is a massive 6.44 inches in screen size. And the pricing is also better on the Mi Max 2 with 16,999 compared to 7,900 on the J7 Max. So the Mi Max 2 has a better design, build quality, slightly better display, software is good, and excellent battery life coupled with good performance. Now the J7 Max has a quite decent design and build quality. The display is again decent, software is good, cameras are good, and battery life is pretty average. So if you're looking for a great device for multimedia experience, gaming and overall large display, then go for the Mi Max 2, which is better to the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. But if you're looking for a large device which is yet compact to hold and comes with quite good cameras and decent experience overall, then Samsung's J7 Max makes better sense. So that was the detailed comparison of these two phones. Hope you like this video. Do hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.